Pájaras de Prusia, sus deslices. Escuchábamos gorriones en el patio que bailaban, mientras mi madre y sus hermanas sacaban sus motines de la fayuca. Como piratas, como espías, como matajaris en pantuflas, se descalzaban. Unas porque se les inflamaban los pieses, sic con el viaje, ir y venir de la frontera, otras porque sus breves pies osaban de la suavidad, hacerse las viajeras con los pieses, con sus miedos que bailaban en pantuflas a veces, y en un alambre resbalaban mis tías y mi madre, gorjeando, pájaras redondas y azuladas resbalando, del alambre ama de casa, resbalando, del alambre magisterio de la sumisión, resbalando como civilización perdida. Lo de resbalar es un poco la mejor herencia de la casa y palabras. Que tengan su dinerito, mi abuela les decía, y me tatuaba con tintas de pulpo, me tatuaba de pirata, con agujas de erizo. Mi abuela tan marina en contrabando y resbalaba. Nos dejábamos ir sutiles y encantadas, en sacos llenos de joyerías, de fantasías, de chácharas, de dulces, de licores, de lencería, pura bisutería de China, de Asia, de la Nao, de la fábrica de resbaladillas, de caídas con gracia, de desliz, de emperatriz de Prusia, de bebidas importadas con frases francesas, francachelas de fino bacará, puro desliz modernista 80 años después, desde la esquina de la sorpresa hasta la esquina del Jockey Club. No había española, yanqui o francesa más que mi abuela, y los gorjeos de mis tías, mi madre, y sus cristalinas prisas de reír, de respirar, de saltarse las fronteras, de traer bisuterías, cacharros, perfumería y largas horas de comentar sus hallazgos, sus deslices, sus alegrías, su gorjeo de bailar, mientras abajo ladraba el perro Bob. Al loro, al gorrión, a las aves que mi madre y sus hermanas eran, de que eran aves de encantar y parlotear y corsarias, y los papeles, muy ellas en desliz de loros en el hombro, de bailes, de velos, mi madre y sus hermanas y mi abuela, lo de resbalar es un arte que se aprende, como la O por lo redondo y el desliz. I'm Maricela Guerrero from Mexico, by Mexico City. I'm a writer, and this is a good thing because a lot of years I was a bureaucrat person. Yeah, I work in an office. I don't know, maybe it's in all the world. When you write, you can critique the reality. You can understand better some things, not all, but the acknowledge that the right give me is be more conscious about the things and about me. I don't know what is the worst thing about right in Mexico or in all the world. I study a master degree in Latin American literature in the University National of Mexico, La UNAM, and all my preparation, my career in the system public of a school. And for me, it's very important that education because it's without religion, is generation that fight for the free university, the most important university in America Latina. We fight for this university bill free, yes, and this is very important for me. And in my own work, that experience give me stories and reasons to write about working class, to write about the work of the woman in the world, not only like mothers. And I think this is the thing that I love, that my university and my preparation. Yeah. Maybe figure out all the plane to write, the moment in that I do my meditation to find the very important purpose of why I want to write something, that I want to come when I finish the book or the poem or the essay. And the worst, maybe, when I can do a parenthesis in the life for write. It's a privilege, but it's a work too. I think not the worst. Yes, we have a good system of fellowships, and we defend that. And I think this system functions for all the arts, and for poetry, that is the genre that I most work, but I work all. Poetry, it's like a species in danger, and I think the universities and some spaces do ecological reserves to poets and poetry, with the support of publications and workshops free for all the people. And I think it's a good idea that that the universities and the institutions take that work to support poetry. All the literature, but it's very important for poetry, because the agents and the publishers say, oh, poetry doesn't matter because don't have money. And this is very horrible thing to say about something that take a lot of richness to our life. I love and I study a lot The Dream, El Sueño, de Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz. That it's a beautiful book about the knowledge. In this poem, the soul in the night sleeps, and the soul came to the sphere and can look everything for take advantage. But it's the soul who's looking that. And in a moment of conscious, the lyric voice take the control and says, all the things that we can know, we only can to study or research about that or know with our body. The only way to know in the world is with our body. And this is very important because it's different. It's the beginning of the phenomenological philosophy 3 centuries after. This is Sor Juana. Of course, she is the best because she announced all the fights that we have in this moment. Diversity, genre, ethnical issues. All the things are in all the work of Sor Juana. Yes, and I want to write about that. Yeah. Oh, I found um, several books about Sor Juana, translations, very important, and the research of Mexican American writer Ilan Stavans that do a lot of work about Spanglish and the figure of Sor Juana in the Chicana community. And yes, I love the library for that and for the collection of literature in vernacular language. I can research about the most recently authors in the different language that speak in Mexico. So que Maya, Mije, Nahuatl, and I found a very heavy author, Miquea Sánchez, that wrote a book named ¿Cómo ser un buen salvaje? How do you being a good savage? It's a book very combative about to be an indigenous person in Mexico and in the world. Yeah. In Iowa, I found a little community of Mexican people, and I take contact with them in the marketplace, in the downtown. This is a good thing for me. But when we went to Chicago, in all the places, I can talk in Spanish and I feel like in home. This thing take me for surprise. I don't, yes, I don't know that the Mexican community was so big in this country. Thank you for this parenthesis to write, to stay with me, to take advance about myself and my right. Yeah, and this time gives me the opportunity to know what important and what revolutionary is the Latin American literature. I can feel that with the authors, not only from Mexico, with the authors of other countries in Latin America. We can do a lot of things with the Spanish. And this is wonderful. I love that.